You in the backyard of your old farm in the summer. Stayed there for 3 weeks where we learned to love each other. Wrote you a letter, sent a message to you that day. Skip to the present, haven't been so happy ever.
Who I am this November is completely different from who I was last November. I've been on YouTube for 8 years and doing it full time for 4. And I'm sure you guys have heard it so many times. People always say if you want to start a YouTube channel, the most important part is figuring out your niche. But that's been the hardest part for me because I didn't really have one. I would always just tell people that I create lifestyle content because I do, but I also felt like that was so generalized. I wanted to find something that I was really passionate about that I wanted to share on my channel, and it's taken me years and years, but this year I have finally found that. Okay, so now this is the really hard part of picking out your yarn that you're going to use. This is the hardest part for me because well, they might ask it. This is ridiculous. But you want to go when it's 30% off at Hobby Lobby. But I am right now finishing a project, so I just need to get a few more colors for that. And then I think I might go ahead and get a few colors for my next project, which is super fall. It is so fall. Thinking for the fall, these are totally fall colors. So I think this is going to be the color palette for my next project. If you want some knitting patterns or any like knitting inspo, you can follow me on Pinterest. I'll put it right here. I also post a lot on Pinterest, so this yellow is so fall. Okay, I think I've decided. Hi friends! Okay, I got lots of yarn, so let's jump into it. I am actually really excited about this. I ended up picking up these ring markers, which is really nice whenever you are knitting or crocheting, and it'll kind of help you like mark where you're going to put the seams. The first color I got is this really pretty white. I got this super beautiful orange for fall. Tennessee orange. I also got this beautiful, it's like a burnt pinkish red, and this is also a beautiful fall color, so I thought that this and the orange complemented each other really well. Color also complements this, so it's kind of more of a mauve-y, but it looks a little bit more brown on camera. I would say it's like a mauve brown, so when you hold it next to each other, you can kind of see the more pinky undertones in it. Last minute, I ended up picking up this yellow. This is just beautiful. And once again, fall. I got some more brown, and then I picked up 2 more of these green. These are all the colors that I got, and I think it is so worth it being able to crochet or knit an article of clothing that isn't fast fashion, and the outcome just makes you feel so good. You feel so accomplished. I really hope this encourages you to maybe knit something this fall. I am so grateful that my friend introduced this to me because it is one of my favorite hobbies now. Cozy Corner Crochets is live. I will be taking commissions starting on December 5th. This first launched is going to be a create your own cardigan. You will be able to fill out a Google form where you can pick out what colors you want for your cardigan. For more details on the products and the launch date, you can follow Cozy Corner Crochets on Instagram. It's really exciting. I am in my comfy chair, got my cardigan, and probably have about like 3 more days left. I attached one sleeve last night. I woven all of the ends, which is like the worst part. I have the next sleeve that I need to attach, which shouldn't take me no time. Hi friends! So I am now done with my sweater. I love it so much. A little bit about how I got into crocheting in the first place was through my friend Caitlin. She basically introduced me to knitting and crocheting. I fell in love with it went over to our house with our other friend Dara, and she taught us how to crochet, or actually she taught us how to knit. From there I decided I wanted to create a sweater, or a cardigan. A few people have asked me if I'm going to be selling cardigans. I will say I am still very new at this. None of them are perfect. It's definitely different than fast fashion, so there's a lot that goes into it. I have all of these dreams and ideas and goals, but YouTube is my biggest goal, so a big way that you can support me is by subscribing to my channel. This is my full-time job. I'm so passionate about YouTube, so if you're looking for a way to support me, you can do it through YouTube, through watching my ads all the way through and not skipping them. That's how I get paid on YouTube. And commenting down below and liking my videos helps show the algorithm that people are liking my videos and engaging with them. So comments, likes, any of that helps. This is the first thing I ever made in crochet. I actually named it Professor Lupin from Harry Potter. I just think it's very Remus Lupin, if you ask me. Right at the beginning of making this first cardigan, I had my mom, dad, and brother guess what project I was working on, and they all guessed either a scarf or a beanie. So I decided to do a reveal and show them what I actually made.
What? What? You did that?
What?
Shut the fuck up.
Do that? No freaking way.
You were joking, bro. You did not.
You did not. Beautiful.
So,
you did not do that.
I want you to explain how you went about putting everything together and piecewise and how.
Ashlyn, she didn't do that, Hunter. There's no way.
I'm mind blown, bro. There's no way.
I'm working on my next one right now.
What?
Created a band ribbing at the bottom.
What?
Ashlyn. Hold on. Let me freak about that,
You
bro.
did that.
I have to tell my friend here, dude. Ashlyn, I'm a loss for words.
I did
I
the
don't
cut.
understand how you did that.
That is something that like you would buy in like one of those fancy coffee shops
Yes,
or something.
I
Where it's
know.
like, is it comfy?
It is so comfy.
It looks comfy.
I made this.
She made it, Mom. Oh my gosh. She made that. Did you really? Oh my god.
You guys are making me feel so good.
Ashlyn, that is impressive.
Whoa, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
You did that?
Uh-huh.
No way. You didn't do that.
Yes, I did.
You got me kidding. God, you're creative. Wow.
All that I need is your
All Quiet on the Western Front, Wuthering Heights, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, The Poisonwood Bible. Don't get me wrong, these are some of my favorite books. But in high school, I felt like I had to read so much challenging literature that it kind of burnt me out from reading for a long time. As the leaves started to fall and the chill autumn air started to creep in, I decided I really wanted a cozy fall book to read this season. The book that I picked up not only got me out of a reading slump, but it also opened so many doors for me of genre that I've never really dived into. I've read romance, sci-fi, horror, grim, murder mystery, oh my gosh, and fantasy, of course.
Lazy Sunday mornings, hiding under covers. I don't mind staying in with you. Play your favorite movie, laying right beside me. I don't mind when it's just us two. That corner coffee shop we like to go. Late night walks with you to take me home. With you I never feel alone.
These little songs make me glad to call you mine. And you have got my head in the clouds. Oh.
1, 2, 3.
All that I need.
If I had to pick a few of my fave fall reads, this is really hard. If I had to just pick a few, this book got me really into kind of a different genre of like YA murder mystery. The reason why I would recommend this for fall is because it takes place in a school. And so the school year just kind of reminds me of fall. I'm just gonna read you what the description is. Pay close attention and you might solve this. On Monday afternoon, 5 students at Bayview High walk into detention. Bronwyn, the brain, is Yale-bound and never breaks a rule. Addie, the beauty, is the picture-perfect homecoming princess. Nate, the criminal, is already on probation for dealing. Cooper, the athlete, is the all-star baseball pitcher. And Simon, the outcast, is the creator of Bayview High's notorious gossip app. Only Simon never makes it out of that classroom. Before the end of detention, Simon's dead. And according to investigators, his death wasn't an accident. On Monday, he died, but on Tuesday, he'd planned to post juicy reveals about all 4 of his high-profile classmates, which makes all 4 of them suspects in his murder. Or are they just the perfect patsies for a killer who's still on the loose? Everyone has secrets, right? What really matters is how far you would go to protect them. Spooky. So it explores the 4 students, and basically you're trying to figure out who did it. Crazy, there's lots of plot twists. You could read this any time of the year, but this is a really good one. And it's especially perfect for be around like Halloween. It would be a little bit spooky. This book made me have such a rush during one of the scenes. It was so scary, yet you didn't know what the heck was gonna happen next. So it was very suspenseful. The build-up was insane. I love this book so very much. I think this is a great read for fall. These next 3 books, I would say read now. The first one is Before the Coffee Gets Cold. You guys, I'm sure you like Ashlyn. We've heard you talk about it a billion times. Please stop. But I will never stop praising this book. I believe this is a part of a trilogy. I think it shows the beauty of growth and going through hardships and not being able to change the outcome of some of our actions, but being able to recognize those and seeing how we could go forward, and I guess seeing how certain things and actions could have changed our circumstance. This book is really gonna make you think. It's gonna make you look at life differently, and it's just beautiful. It's split up into 4 stories. I put up 5. They all really beautifully intersect.
If you could go back, who would you want to meet? In a small back alley of Tokyo, there is a cafe that has been serving carefully brewed coffee for more than 100 years. Local legends say that this shop offers something else besides coffee, the chance to travel back in time. Over the course of one summer, 4 customers visit the cafe in the hopes of making that journey. But time travel isn't so simple. There are rules that must be followed. But you must get back before the coffee gets cold.
I feel like it's one of those books that you wish you could read for the first time over and over again. This book really got me out of a reading slump, so very good. You might want to save it for your next reading slump. The next 2 are actually, I thought it was just a duology, but I'm pretty sure it's a series. There's The Hazelwood, The Night Country, and inside this is a novella called The Boy Who Didn't Come Home. Actually, I'm still reading The Night Country. I am hoping that I can finish it. It looks like I have a lot left, but it's really the novella at the end, which I already read. But I'm hoping I can finish it tonight or tomorrow. The Hazelwood. These 2 books are so, they're fabulous.
17-year-old Alice Proserpine and her mother have spent most of Alice's life on the road, always one step ahead of the uncanny bad luck biting at their heels. But when Alice's grandmother, the reclusive author of a book of pitch-dark fairy tales, dies alone on her estate, the Hazelwood, Alice discovers how bad her luck can really get. Her mother is stolen away by a figure who claims to come from the cruel, supernatural world where her grandmother's stories are set. Alice's only lead is the message her mother left behind: stay away from the Hazelwood. Alice has long steered clear of her grandmother's cultish band, but now she has no choice but to ally with her classmate and fairy tale superfan Ellery Finch, who may have his own reasons for wanting to help her. To rescue her mother, Alice must venture first to the Hazelwood and then into the world where her grandmother's tales began, and where she might discover why her own story went so wrong.
A lot of people thought the beginning was slow. This book starts starts in an urban setting and then you get to the fantastical part. So I would say really be patient with it. To me, I know there was a lot of people's hang up on this book, which is the fun of it, is that it's all subjective. But I thought it was amazing. I love how it was written. The only thing is the ending. You guys will know whenever she gets into the Hazelwood, my brain could not keep up. I had no idea what the heck was going on at some parts. And it was so suspenseful too that I think I couldn't keep up. I was like, what the heck is going on? The ending was rushed. Once you read it, you'll kind of get what I'm saying. My only thing with it is the language. That is one thing about this book, is that there is a bit of cursing in it, which is different for me, but it's so good. I didn't think it took away from the story. The novella at the end, it's definitely not necessary. It kind of just explains what happens at the end of the Hazelwood from Finch's perspective, and I kind of skimmed it. This series, you should totally read it. It's so good, and I think it deserves redemption. I am also starting A Court of Thorns and Roses after this, so I think I might do like an ACOTAR series vlog. So yeah, let me know if you want to see that. My mom always said growing up, if you didn't wear a piece of clothing at least one time during a season, it's probably time to part ways and say goodbye to it. I love fall and winter clothing, so it does not break my heart one bit to put up my summer clothes and bring out all of the fall cute jackets, winter gloves. I love it.
She's got no clue. I've been alone, wasting away in my room, and you're afterglow. She's laughing like you used to. Guess I still got jokes. Might take her home, and it's strange, cause I think that I like getting over you. We used to race the freeways. I close my eyes sometimes. I used to watch the sunset reflecting through your eyes. I know your parents like me. I never said goodbye. You went to all my shows and you were the first in line.
I found the other box of clothes that I need, and guess where it is? It's not right here. It's back there, and it's the bottom box. Love it. It's supposed to snow on Sunday, and this summer clothes not really gonna keep me warm, so I need to pull out all of my fall and winter clothes, which I'm so excited. It's like Christmas every time I open that box, because for some reason between the seasons I forget what I have. So it's like reopening a present, and it's the same present every single year, but you keep reopening it and you get so excited every single time. So
She's got no clue. I've been alone, wasting away in my room, and you're afterglow. She's laughing like you used to. Guess I still got jokes. Might take her home, and it's strange, cause I think that I like getting over you.
we still have yet to buy actual drawers for our closet, so it is a mess. Like, it's really bad. So I'm excited to go through some of my clothes, donate. We will start making a pile of donate and keep.
8 a.m. I couldn't fall asleep again. Been overthinking all the little things I've said. I'm sleep deprived almost every night, and I wish that I wouldn't think instead. I know the sun is up and I got things to do, but I don't think I've got the energy to move. And
So this is what my closet looks like. It is a complete mess. It's really bad, and I'm really embarrassed to show you guys, but it has to be dealt with. So this is my closet. Yeah, these are my drawers. They're a mess. I have like my workout stuff down here. It's bad. It's really bad. I will be the first to admit it, but yeah, I just want to redo all of this. Just all of it. So I'm going to put up all my spring clothes, fill it with fall clothes. Also, I hate how this looks. So if I could do something about that, that would be really nice. Closet transformation, here we go.
go back to my dreams again, but I shouldn't be sleeping when it's still right now and I'm stuck in my bed. Still right now and I'm stuck in my head, cause I've been stressing out all on my own when I should make my way out. open my eyes. Daylight now, can't be wasting my time. I'm just thinking about what I should be thinking of. And it's about time that I get. Hey, stop staying in the same bed. I need a kickstart just to change this. I don't wanna waste a minute on the basics, but it's keeping me feeling so amazing.